All right, got to get back to the NFL anthem controversy. President Trump tweeted this morning. By the way, you're seeing some fans there burning football material because of what's going on. Ratings for NFL football are way down, except before the game starts, when people tune in to see whether our country, or not, will be disrespected. That's from President Trump this morning. Joining us now, former Kansas City Chiefs kicker, Nick Lowery. Nick, welcome to the program.
Great to be here. Thanks for having me on.
This tells me when pre-game ratings go up 19% and game ratings go down 10%.
Let's increase ratings.
Well, it tells me that the audience wants to see football and not politics. Where am I going wrong?
I think the audience loves football. I think it's a great season. I'm really conflicted because my father was a reconnaissance pilot in World War II. He was head of the CIA when I was in London. Really? He was chief of station in London when just before Russia invaded Czechoslovakia. On the other hand, my next-door neighbor was a guy named Byron Whizzer White, Supreme Court Justice, who led the marshals into Selma, Alabama by commandeering the school buses. And then Muhammad Ali, the last 10 years, has been my next-door neighbor.
Whoa.
So here's the way I feel about it, if you want to ask my opinion. This is it.
Go.
Well, number one is there's been an incredibly unfair position players have been put in, who all, to my knowledge, want to honor the military.
Look,
that's the most important thing.
Come on. Let's not dance around the issue.
I'm not dancing.
Look, here's what the NFL operations manual says. All players must be on the sideline for the national anthem. You know this. You're a player. And stand at attention, face the flag, hold helmets in their left hand, and refrain from talking.
So what was wrong with the Dallas Cowboys last night?
Well, wait a second. Why doesn't the NFL enforce that rule?
I believe the commissioner is trying to make sure that the players' chance to express themselves is fairly expressed. But the truth is that the Dallas Cowboys have been put in a position, and they've expressed something really, I think, intelligently and creatively, which is before the national anthem, we want to say we're making a stand as a team, which is me as a player. I am committed to my ultimate core value is loyalty to my team.
I'm sorry,
and then during the national anthem, stand up.
No, get out there and stand up for the national anthem. This is the United States of America, and we're free to do that. Stand up for our flag and our country.
Well, that's what they were doing.
This half-baked idea of kneeling before the anthem, oh, that's so different from kneeling during the anthem. No, it's not. The whole thing is a disrespect to the United States of America.
I disagree.
It's outrageous.
I think if the players stand during the national anthem, I think that's a way for them to say something that I believe in very strongly, which is the military are absolutely our highest honor. We have to do that level of sacrifice is so much greater than anything an NFL player has done.
The NFL is killing its own sport.
The NFL ratings will be higher this year than ever before.
You think?
Yes, absolutely.
Really? We've got cases this morning of Von Miller. I think he was Super Bowl 50 MVP, MVP. He's just lost a local sponsorship of a Ford dealership. He's lost that sponsorship. And others may follow. It's killing the game.
That's a different thing. He chose something that wasn't, I think, creative to the two values that they care about most. But, you know, there's another value, and that is my friend Mike Webster, who died of CTE. And this incredible issue with players suffering before, during, and after their careers, and the Aaron Hernandez findings, even though he was a despicable person, the fact is that this issue is a huge issue, and I'm working with Ken Life Sciences to help change that.
Is that another issue which the NFL has fallen short on?
They absolutely had fallen short until 2010. They're beginning to do some things. We want to work with them to develop at Ken Life Sciences the research for, we actually have the patent. The U.S. government has the patent that says cannabinoids are incredibly effective as neuroprotectants to the brain. That's really important to me, frankly, having lived with and in training camp with Mike Webster, one of the great heroes of the game.
Okay, but the issue is you stand for the flag and you stand for the national anthem, and you agree with and obey the NFL's own rules, even if they don't enforce them. That's my opinion. Well, thanks for being with us.
Thank you.
Have a nice day.
Can we talk some more about concussions?
No, I'm out of time. Look, I'm very sorry. I don't mean to cut it short, but we are out of time. And I want to talk about standing for the flag. I'm a newly minted American citizen. I wear the flag proudly.
Absolutely.
And I really don't like to see athletes ruining their own sport. Multi-millionaires ruining the hand that feeds them. I'm appalled. But I've had my say. Porter Lowery, thank you very much indeed for joining us.
Thank you very much.
I appreciate it.